One of my favorite things in the world is when people tell me that they don't read. They don't like to read, they don't enjoy reading. I just look at it as a challenge. I say, give me one book recommendation. Let me just give me one chance to recommend a book to you. And then what do you know? I get a text at 2 a.m. I can't put this book down. What's the next recommendation? So here are 5 books that are amazing, can't put down, all different genre books to make you fall in love with reading. This book is Gone Girl meets Housewives vibes. Holy moly, couldn't put it down. Every last secret. Listen, if you haven't read this, just read it. Just give it a shot. It is such an easy read because it's only dialogue. There is a reason that a lot of people post this book. There's a reason. The end will just straight to the heart. The most powerful memoir I've ever read. Make sure you read the trigger warnings on it before reading. And another one to just stab you in the heart and leave you crying at 2 a.m.
Don't read this book at night. This is Verity, a book by Colleen Hoover that I will now be reviewing honestly. No spoilers here. Disclaimer, this book is so 18 plus that I honestly think I could have read this on my deathbed at 80 and still not have been ready. Do not read this book if you're a child, or if there is any child left inside of you. This book will kill it and leave you empty. All right, premise. Lowen is a struggling author given the miraculous opportunity to co-write the last 3 books of a popular best-selling series. Its original author, Verity, is living at home, medically incapacitated and functionally brain dead following a serious accident. So her sexy house husband invites Lowen to stay with them at their enormous, non-threatening mansion in the middle of nowhere while she goes through Verity's office. Lowen soon finds something Verity never wanted published, and shit gets weird and nothing is sacred. Plot. Jaw-droppingly insane the whole time. There are no breaks on this train and we are completely off the rails, sweetheart. You think things won't get worse? They do. The romance is also just absolutely cursed. It's great. Good luck putting this one down. You'll want to, but you can't. Castaways. We are castaways. Anyways, I hated everything and everyone, and I feel like I need a shower and a nightlight. I might never read a book again. 5 stars.
Fan art for encouragement. Okay, so I never make videos like this, but a couple weeks ago I took a DNA test with my best friend Leo because he's adopted and he wanted to know more about his biological family. And 2-3 days ago we got our results back. Leo didn't find anything, but I apparently have a full-blooded sister that I have never seen, never heard about before. I have 3 younger brothers and I'm the oldest, never talked about having an older sister, nothing like that. So I looked her up on Instagram and we decided to meet up yesterday, and I found out that she's going to work at a summer camp in a week, so I signed up and hopefully I'll get to know her more and we can figure out why my parents kept her a secret for all these years. And Leo is going to be there. And that is You Have a Match by Emma Lord.
doing, shut up and read this book. This one right here, Kingdom of the Wicked. I can't explain in words how addictive this book was. I finished this bitch in 2 days. YA, high fantasy, enemies to lovers, true enemies to lovers, knife against the throat enemies to lovers. It's also the first book in a series, so don't get your hopes up. The story takes place in 19th century Palermo, Sicily. Amelia, her twin sister Victoria, and the rest of her family are witches in hiding. They all work at a family restaurant. One day, Victoria doesn't come home for a dinner service, and later Amelia finds out that she's been brutally murdered. While the rest of the family grieves, Amelia sits on a path of vengeance to find the killer. To do so, she summons one of the 7 demon princes of hell. She summons Wrath. Each prince represents one of the 7 deadly sins. Wrath claims to be on Amelia's side, but with the wicked, you can never be too sure. This is like if the book Serpent and Dove and the Cruel Prince had a baby. But don't get me wrong, I would literally use those books as fire to keep this book warm. That's how much I loved it.
And if this fan art doesn't make you want to read it, I don't know what will.